Hello, Aries. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Okay, we're going to dive right in. You know how it goes. The astrology reading cards are going to be your person, and then we're going to do a tarot spread and figure out what's going on, what this person's talking about. Oakley dokes. Here, if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There is a link to my website. Here's your first card. Scorpio energy. What? Scorpio energy talking about you. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Scary. I feel like Scorpio gives prime stalker energy, but I feel like they're mysterious because they're smart. You know, vengeance got to be clean. Can't leave a paper trail. Your next card is Libra. And this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So now we have a water sign and an air sign. And this creates what? Bubbles. Oh yes, bubbles. But anyways, Scorpio energy is watery, so you know their emotions run deep, and it's never just like, they're not the small talk people. They're the, so tell me about your life and your trauma. Tell me about your life. They're deep. So this person has like a good, is not a good character. I think it is. There's emotional depth to this person, and they really value balance in their relationships. But if they're giving strong Scorpio energy, you know it's about that loyalty. Oh, you know. Okay, and your last card is Earth sign Capricorn. And the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So I always feel like there's similarities between Scorpio and Capricorn, just with the fixedness of it all. Like Capricorns are like, they're not all like this, but they're like pretty no nonsense when they're Capricorning. They're like, okay, get the plan, get it done, blah, blah, blah. It's like, but what about, I don't feel like, what feel? What are you talking about? Get it done. They're very like, let's do it. Let's, 1 + 1 = 2. It's black or white. And they're about ambition. They're about that social class stuff. They're about how, like, maintaining an image. So Scorpio isn't as much about an image, whereas they're about like personal pride and like wanting to take care of their loved ones and wanting to be a leader and a boss. And it's just like, they feel like, it's not like I'm trying to be a boss. Just things need direction. Things need, and I always have what it takes. Everybody runs around with chickens with their heads cut off. They need me out here in these streets. But yeah, it is what it is. This person seems a little more serious than not. So for all we know, this may be a business connection, a friendship connection, a business connection, because of this Capricorn energy and their desire to find balance in their relationships, harmony in their relationships, with that Libra energy. So let's see. Bossy could lead to conflict though. Scorpio is ruled by the planet Mars. That's aggression. That is conflict from time to time. And then Libra is very much about balanced relationships, like I mentioned. Capricorn is about ambition and structure and discipline, and so they're this is a good time, right? This person seems like not as fun as they could be, but it is what it is. Your first card. Oh my god, suddenly things have turned around. Maybe they are fun because they are romantic. They are trying to offer up the love. This person has some sort of like fond feeling or good feeling, soft feeling for you, and willing and wanting to make a loving gesture towards you. So a gesture of positivity, a positive feels. That could be a bouquet of roses. It could be anything romantic, or it could be anything like just giving you your flowers, like just praising you, saying good things about you, depending on the dynamic of the relationship. If it's a business relationship, it's like this person's gonna, give you like a shout out or let you know, say good things about you, refer you, give you a good reference, anything positive gesture, and that's a good place to start. Then we've got, who's that? The Two of Wands. Okay, so there's pondering, that's good. Followed by the Four of Swords, pondering, but then there's that inner pondering too there with the Four of Swords. Then we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so we're starting to get serious, get real here. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. See, this is a lesser like happy hunky-dory, let's have fun, let's argue about cute stuff. This is more like a business. This is more like a, okay, well, I'm talking about that time that, you know, I did something good for you. I did something positive for you. Okay. And I still think about it because of what could have happened, what could have been, where it led, and it left me shell shocked. So I feel like this person is talking about you because of some sort of, I don't know if it's an opportunity or it's just a kind gesture that they said, and then I feel like you might be showing a little bit of this Queen of Swords energy, this harden, or maybe it's because they did this kind gesture. Maybe you didn't acknowledge it or looked past it or didn't, you know. Maybe when they were getting their flowers, you pretend you didn't see nothing. You're like, oh, I don't know, I don't know. You know, maybe you didn't like that post. Okay, but they thought about it. They thought about it. They're thinking about some past actions or thinking about something that they really have to process and be like, was it really like that? Did they really not give me my kudos? When they were giving me my kudos, were they hating in the shadows? Huh? Wondering, because the Two of Wands is giving wondering. It's giving, what else is out there? So it's just funny because if this is a love and relationships reading, it would be somebody offering up, like, you know, hey, I want to take you out, or hey, I want to do something nice to you. I want to get together. I want to, you know what I mean? And this person's looking away, ignoring it, ignoring the gesture, not paying attention to it, if you will, not even just ignoring it, just like it's not on my radar. I'm not even thinking about that right now, because their head's wrapped around something else that went wrong, like a past relationship that they're just trying to process or get over or just feel better about. They're probably going through heartbreak or some sort of thing that they know they'll need time to digest. And I think that thing that they're getting over would probably make them a little hardened, a little more cautious when they approach matters of the heart, if that's where they've been burned. But if this is business, again, if you, scream them praises and you expect them to do jumping jacks, then they might be like, okay, what's the ulterior motive? They might be jaded or cynical in some way because of past experiences that they've had to process. They have to sit down and process what had just happened, how they got outplayed, and how, leading with their heart or thinking there were no office politics, and being just genuinely kind burned them and made them a little more hard, a little bit more of a leader, actually. And not even like a leader, like, oh, I've been burned, so now I'm a leader, but it's like, I'm smart. I know how people are going to manipulate people naturally. I'm not even offended by it at this point. I just kind of navigate through it and manage it and discipline it. I'm a real hard. So some of you even have a boss that's like that, where they're like, you can't play me with your compliments. You can't kiss my butt and get to the top. Like, right? So do you see that? And then we have the Two of Pentacles here. Of course, this is about being nimble, being quick, jumping over that jack stick. I don't think I did that right. I don't know that nursery rhyme. I thought I did. But the Two of Pentacles is about being agile and being able to roll with the punches, essentially. Just go with whatever's happening. And I think that's, if this is the Capricorn archetype, if this is the, hard person that is trying to offer you something or extend their hand, and, I feel like maybe it would make sense that they cared that you didn't, like, completely acknowledge, their offer of whatever, or, you look the other way or look past it. If they're looking at you sideways for not really giving them whatever that reciprocation they needed in order to feel good about this kind gesture, I feel like it's because maybe they had to bend over backwards. They had to be agile about, pivoting because of you. Maybe they were counting on you, and then you're like, nah, I don't want to, and then they're like, oh crap, now I gotta hire someone else. Now I'm behind, or now something. Whatever they've experienced with you, whether it's relationship or business, I feel like it's made them kind of a little more cynical about their relationships and how they manage them, whether it's a crossover between business and love. But I feel like it's like there must be an ability to pivot if they are to put someone in their love life and their business life. No, we're not going to cross over those. If it's business, I feel like this person's going to have to pivot in some way because of some plan they made that you didn't really, maybe you missed a detail, maybe you ignored something, maybe you didn't But whatever you didn't do, you didn't follow through on something, or you ignored something, or some detail was missing here. Maybe you're gonna quit, and they offered you an opportunity. You're like, I'm gonna go look for other jobs. Maybe it could be like that, because maybe salty, permanently salty, due to past experiences. Like, when they're like, oh, we're gonna give you $5,000 more, and you're like, I've been working here for 25 years and this is my first raise. Thanks. Still looking for new jobs. You could be in a situation like that, or you can be just in a relationship situation where this person's interested and they're trying to offer you something, and you're like, no, I gotta see what else is out there. This ain't it. This ain't it. Like, my ex, they used to be all, and my ex, like, they used to hurt me like that. And so, like, I can't even look at you right now. Like, I can't even. And plus, like, I hate all guys right now. Or I hate all women right now. Or I hate whoever. But I gotta stay on my toes. I gotta be open for other stuff. Like, I want to see what else is out there. Like, maybe I'm talking to this person. I might reactivate that relationship. Maybe I'm on the rebound. Now I'm not on the rebound. Now I'm looking for a serious relationship. And not with you. But I will be with you if I get to a certain point. And then, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my options open. Alright, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.